Wake up, chat. Wake up, chat. What they blind? They need some glasses to see. Hey, talking about boss up. Trying, man. Trying to boss up. Trying. But I think I'll continue to let God facilitate. Yeah, I think I'll continue to let God facilitate. You know, because God is the best at planners. See, that's the difference between believers and disbelievers. A comparison. Yeah, a comparison. You know, make sure you know the difference between believers and disbelievers. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Because God's blessings trumps blessings that you think you finna get from anywhere else. Yeah. Big salute to the chat, man. Y'all sub up, chat. Sub up, chat. Come on, interact, engage with me, chat. Are you a believer or are you a disbeliever? And the dead earth, oh, it'll receive life. Yeah, it'll receive life. Child, what up, though, child? Colton, what up, though, Colton? Big salute, child. Big salute, Colton. Big salute, fruit of my labors. A comparison, the topic of conversation is a comparison between believers and disbelievers and dead earth receiving life. But, you know, we can keep the topic open. Fruit of my labor. What's on your mind, fruit of my labor? Yeah. Thanksgiving, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I celebrated God's blessing. Yeah, I was thankful for all the blessings God bestowed upon me and my family. Yeah. How was your holiday? I mean, it don't matter what religion you are, fruit of my labor. Either you're a believer or you're a non-believer. It don't matter what religion you are, as long as you're not an atheist or a polytheist. But if you're a believer in God, shit, we all right. Fruit of my labor. No Hindi language. English, please. Oh, no. Beating the shit out of you probably wasn't no crime. You probably needed your ass whooped. Noti, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Subscribe. But come on, talk to me, chat. Agnostic, that's what's up. Fruit of my labor. Yep, yes, you can. Well, Yep. The real big rocks they call Big Jade. Yeah, this the Big Jade channel. Yeah, we got blue jade and green jade. Yeah, go Google it. If you don't know what jade is, I recommend you go Google it. Yeah, your mama might be shit wicked. Yeah. I might put fear in your mama heart. Well, atheist, you are op. You gotta go. Non-believers gotta go. Well, ABC, I'd rather be a Muslim than whatever you are. Yep. Big salute to the chat, man. Big salute. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Nah. Only thing I would take from a shaman is knowledge. That's it. Any other gifts, they could keep them. Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be a Muslim than shit with anything else. Yep, mama paid 600 for it. What about the rings? How much she paid for the rings? Snot. Hey, Snot. There you go, Snot. Take that, Snot. The difference is one has hope in an afterlife and the other has to endure a life of misery and belief in never seeing their loved ones again. Yeah, that's part of it. I believe it go deeper than that, fruit of my labor. I believe it go deeper than that. Atheism ain't that bad if you chill with them over. That's a shame. So many atheists. I've been a goofy as long as you've been a goofy. Yep. What up, Z the Prophet? I appreciate you sharing the URL and inviting me to your website. I never gave you John Next. I don't know you. Big salute to the chat, man. Y'all sub up, chat. What up, though, Tom? Yep. I am on semen retention. Yep. Keeping all my power until I meet a lady that's worthy of my semen busting. Man, you tell yourself to get through the pearls of everyday life. Well, if that's what you believe, it's fruit of my labor. I don't understand what makes you over a belief in hope. I don't know. Nah, Bob, you ain't in Burkina Faso. But if you got some loose change, man, hey, they go to Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat. Yeah. But if you ain't have no change then, shit, you probably ain't got nothing now. Fruit of labors. Go watch my shorts. He's a great example of fruit of labors. Y'all watch boxing? Did Lamont Roach win? No, Snot. Your ancestors were bound by chains. My ancestors come from the royalty of Egypt. Yeah, it's not. You know, when white supremacy is digging up the mummies, what do the mummies be draped up and dripped out in? Snot. Yep, weirdo. Nah, I feel that film of Africa shit dead. True Freeman. Old Block. What up though, Old Block? Big salute to the chat. I mean, you need to go wash your ass. Happy New Year, brother. Yeah, myths and legends are really truth. Big salute to the chat, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, sub up. Yep, I used to eat the dollar menu just like you. Yep. Nah, I don't. This ain't the drug selling channel. See there, boom, get him out of here. Yeah, I'm collecting heads of trolls. Nah, Old Block, y'all went from gangster to gay. Dang, Chicago, y'all went from being all the gangsters died, now all the punks coming out. Well, show the video and tag me in it. Well, you need to stop eating so much, Diplomat. Yeah, this ain't the Fact Back channel. Big salute to the chat. Sub up, sub up, sub up, sub up, chat. Sub up, sub up, sub up. Boom, there we go. Yeah, I had to wait on the troll trap to set. Yeah, big salute to the chat, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all coming on in. Yeah, subscribe. And come on, interact, engage with me, chat. Yeah, interact, engage with me, chat. It's tea time. Yeah, it's tea time, chat. What you sipping on in your cup this morning? Go ahead and pull it up. Yeah, go ahead and pull it on up, chat. Yeah, go ahead and pull it on up. It's the big slurp, big sip channel. Yeah, big slurp, big sip. Big salute to the chat, man. Salute to my chat. What's going on, chat? How y'all feeling out there, chat? Where my real ones at? You see the trolls try to come in here and bogart me this morning. Yeah, I had to put my armor on. Yeah, I had to put my armor on. Now they pink. Now they little bullets. Now they little 22 bullets. Yeah, just bouncing off. Ping. Yeah. See, that's why I give all praises for the blessings and abundance that I receive. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. You know, and another thing too, when trolls attack your channel like that, that means you got something going on. Yeah, the troll community, yeah, they don't like me. I'm like they number one op. Yeah. They probably all meeting up right now, trying to figure it out. Yeah, they trying to figure it out. Like, dang, he got us. He shut us up real quick. They got away with some hyped up points, so they can go hype up their favorite content creator. But you know, it ain't no fun if the lames can't have none. You know, you gotta let the lames have a little fun. And then we can move on with the topic of conversation. Yep. What up, though, Z? What I do, Z? Hey, Z, I'm just a real one. I just be being real, Z. That's all I can do, man. Keep it 100. Keep it real with my real ones. That's all I can do, Z. Keep it real with my real ones. What's going on with you out there, Z? How you feeling today, family? What it do, chat? How y'all feeling out there, chat? See, and you know what it was too? A lot of the trolls, they were non-believers. See, so what you see in front of you right now is a believer, a firm believer. I'm God's power tool. But all them rainbows and crazy talk, see, the disbelievers, they outnumber us believers. It's a whole lot more non-believers than it is believers. Yep. Oh, that's my dog, Z. What's up, Z? Hey, Z. Is they still hiring? Do they got a whole new staff at Main Event? Because, you know, even though, you know, I got other things going on in Africa, I wouldn't mind coming back, you know, for a couple months. Yeah, I wouldn't mind coming back for a couple months, making a couple dollars. I'm still gonna be doing the YouTube though. Hey, they had got on me one day. They told, you can't be in here recording. Yeah, Z. Man, God's power tool and armor of God, man. Armor of God, that's my jewelry company out here in Africa. Yep. Big salute, Z. I knew. I say, man, I know Z. Hey, Z, matter of fact, Z, I got something for you, Z. I need you to be one of my mods, Z. I know you personally, Z. Big salute, Z. Big salute, Z. Big salute, Scar. Oh, they was bugging. So who the new? Well, I can't ask you who the new GM, but yeah, I've been thinking about coming out there because you know my folk that got me on, Easy got me on out there. He was the bar manager, and I got salty when I seen how they did my bruh, man. That's when I knew, shit, it could be over for anybody off in that thing. Yeah, they was bugging, Z. They was bugging. Now is they giving people hours? Yeah, big salute, Z. Yeah, you my folks, Z. Yeah, you I say, hey Z, see, I know you personally. Yeah. And you got good vibes, man. Yeah, Z. All my people I know personally, I'll try to make sure they mods. Yup. Big salute, Scar. How you feeling out there, Scar? I wonder who all still out there. Cause main event, it'd have been straight if, well, I kind of like the little hours I work. I wonder who the kitchen manager is. I wonder who the kitchen manager is. Cause Indeed, man, I get all kind of emails from Indeed about management, but ain't nobody giving no hours though, Z. You remember that was the problem when we was at main event. Them hours was all messed up. Yeah, they had people hours all messed up, man. That was the only bad thing about main event. It was a straight little job though. Straight little job. Nah, they wasn't being fair. They wasn't. That's why I went in there, did my thing. Shit, got up out of there, Z. Word up. Hell yeah, Z. Hey, Z, in my description below is my email. Man, hit my email with your phone number. So I could, and I don't know if you got this app called WhatsApp. That's how we talk international for free. Yeah, holla at me on, so I can lock in with you on WhatsApp, man. Hell yeah. And the only reason I'm thinking about coming back to work, because I got business, but my little girl's in college, man. So that'd be the only reason I come back. I'm gonna pick up that job just to help for school, help for my little girl's school, and invest more into my jewelry business. Cause I'll probably see what I'll probably do is if I come back, I'll probably work for like 2-3 months, and then jump on the plane. Yeah, when they made it weekly pay, that was cool. Yeah, I really don't want no job if it ain't weekly. See, for me, what up, Zoe? Big salute, Zoe, baby. Y'all hit that subscribe button, sub up. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. And come on, interact, engage with me in the chat. See, for somebody like me, if I can get paid weekly, it's easy for me to stack money. Yeah, it's easier for me to stack money. Yeah, Z. Yeah. And then, they was, trying to give people a little overtime. Yeah. If I would have, picked up more overtime, I could have been pulling that. But I wasn't trying to be messing with that dishwasher machine, man. They need a bigger dishwasher machine. You got all these dishes that's constant. Why did they order the smallest dishwasher machine available? See, if they had a big boy one, it'd have been a lot more better. But yeah, Z, I totally agree with you. But yeah, if I come back, I'll come out there. But it'd be just to help help my daughter with school, man. Which in all actuality, I feel like shit. She need to work. Just as to work on her discipline, because she ain't never worked in her life. So that's gonna be a problem after college. What it do, Kingdom? Man, I'm just here kicking it with my folk, man. What's going on with you? Big salute to the chat. Y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all coming on in. Sub up, sub up. Yeah, Z. I'm like, man, you got this $1 million business and you got the smallest dishwashing machine. It was like everything else was set up straight. But when it came to that little ass, I'm like, man, I think at the club I used to work at, Big Shots, our dishwashing machine was bigger than that. When I worked at the Midnight Diner up there in Charlotte, shit, they dishwashing machine was bigger than that. And shit, the restaurant was about the size of the dining area, not including the bar. That's what's up, Kingdom. Keep getting your artists on. Lil Kane, big salute, Lil Kane. Yeah, Z, that's what I'm thinking too. She need to learn, responsibility. Yeah, cause she ain't never worked before, man. I know college is important too, but right now, the way the economy and everything is going, yeah, she need to she need to work too. Yeah, and in that way, that'll give me more confidence in, because if anything ever happened to me, I'ma leave all the business to her. So yeah, I feel like, because she got plenty of time, plenty of free time while she at school, and it's her first semester. So I feel like, yeah, she need to work too, even if it's just on the weekends. Matter of fact, mess around, shit, touchdown in the Ville, shit, try to get her on out there at the main event. Yep. Yeah, I think they really wanted to see if main event was gonna make money, but now that they see that it got potential, you know. But when you have a kitchen, somebody didn't plan that out wisely. They should have spent that money. They should have spent that money. Yeah, Luke Kane. It's I think the main event where we was at, I think it's the smallest one in America. Cause all the main events in Texas, the main events all over the country, they got the rock climbing. You all in the ceiling and rock climbing and go karts and all that. It's like Dave and Buster. Yeah, Luke Kane. It's like Dave and Buster. Yep, like Dave and Buster. It's like Dave and Buster. Yeah. Yeah, y'all do got one in Chesterfield. Yep. Hey, and they got some good benefits too. It ain't a bad company. It's just when you sit back and look at some of the things and decisions that's being made, some people they not being smart with the rich people, the people that open the company. Some people that they when big companies put people in charge, they go off their paperwork. Like a general manager we had, he got hired off paperwork, but his work ethic, he was, I didn't know him that well, but he wasn't up to par. Hey, Luke Kane, it's expensive now. It's expensive. You know, it ain't, but yeah, take the fam. But I would say like a birthday. Oh, and they got bowling alley. Yeah, and Derek was a dope fiend. Yes, he was. That you see, that's the words I was looking for. Dope fiend general managers. He was making dope fiend decisions. Yep. Yep. And not only that, Z, shit. When you are a general manager of a big business like that, shit, he ain't getting no sleep. He had to be on that shit to stay up. But nowadays they putting that fentanyl in it, so it had you dozing off. It had you nodding off. But yeah, he definitely was on something. Yeah, they definitely was on something. You know them frat boys, boy, they love to party. Yeah, Z, you know them frat boys love to party. Yeah, they put meth. No, they putting fat in the coca now. See, the coca used to have you up, but now the coke had you stuck in the matrix. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, Luke Kane. You gotta be careful. All my old customers, when I was in that game, like my auntie and all of my, I tried to tell them. I think that's what took my uncle out. They got hold of a bad batch. Um, because my plug told me, he say, boy, we out here taking chances. Boy, the stuff that's coming over the border now, he says sometimes but he say sometimes that shit ain't right. Yeah, them beans too. They probably was on them beans, or they probably was on this straight meth, crystal meth. One little speck. Cause we was watching the police catching people with it, right? It was one sheriff that caught, opened up the trunk, and I guess they had some of it open. As soon as it hit him, his heart stopped. And that's crazy. Anytime that there's a drug in America that's killing people, but that's what they want. America is the only place in the world where people love to get so high that they die. Straight wickedness. Wicked. Yep. Yep. That's why police now, when they catch people with drugs, they be a lot more careful. Yeah. Cause you got a lot of new dope fiends, Luke Kane. Yeah, you got a lot of new dope fiends, man. The young generation. Yep. Cause even my cousin said, they said, cause like when you cook up crack, right? The water is supposed to purify the dope, take all the impurities out of it. They say you can't even cook that fentanyl shit out of it. Yeah, cause they want to get so high they die. Oh, they had to bring you back last July, Z. Well, hey Z, when I touch down, man, yeah, tap in with me on the email, Z. I'm a Yeah, if I touch down back there, I got a couple moves I need to I need to try to get to China. I need to try to do some networking before I get back to that side. But just going in there, it give me something to do, and some loose change for baby girl. Yeah, loose change for baby girl. Yeah, I ain't never too good for a job. Don't never. Hey, and look, I don't plan on working no temp service neither. Oh shit. Yeah. I need something with some with that's offering benefits, whether I want them or not. That's when you know you got a real job. Yeah, at main event they offer benefits. Yeah, they offer benefits. Yeah, the pill. Hey, Luke Kane, the pills, the weed. They said they even put it in the weed. Yeah, they said they even put is it. They even put it in the weed, bro. They put it in everything, man. That's what happened when Lizzie Graham them is the new leaders of the cartels. Yeah. Oh, Butterball do got a plan out there, don't it? But I don't want to work with them. Well, what I really want to do, Z, when I get back on the side too, I want to raise chickens, rabbits, and I'm trying to think of another bird. Chicken, rabbits, and sheep. But I want to raise my own animals. But Butterball, I don't want to do that. I'd rather do main event. Main event more chill. The reason I like main event, because you chilling. Yeah, you chilling. Damn, 17, that is good though. That is good, Z. I ain't even gonna lie to you. 17. But if I come back, I'm not working because I really need it. I'm working to be a benefit, to be more of a benefit to my little one. Really for school, cause boy, that school shit, boy. Woo. That school is expensive. Big salute to all my people out there that got kids in college. Good God Almighty. Wow. I know school's expensive, but I think the prices done went up. Yeah, I think the prices for school done went up. Hold on, y'all. Let me go piss real quick. Yeah, nothing on the streets is safe no more. Hold on, chat. Y'all sub up, chat. Hit that subscribe button. Let me go PP real quick. But chat OZ. And then when I come back too, I plan on, I got a smaller inventory, of these jade jewelry that I created out here. Yeah, she got grants, but they don't shit. The only thing about that, Luke Kane, ain't enough grants out there for all the students. That's the bad thing, Luke Kane. She got one to pay for first semester. Yeah, she got one to pay for first semester, but that was the only one she could get. But Luke Kane, shit, you got to be to get the good grants. They man, ain't enough grants out there for everybody. If it was that easy, Luke Kane, shit, school should be free. Big salute, Ireland. Big salute, Ireland. Open Roads of America. What up, though? Open Roads. For the last 5 minutes, and you seem very, 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 very tired. Man, appreciate that, Open Roads of America. I'm an intelligent being. You know, I got a lot more to learn. You know, every day I'm learning something. Yeah, everything going up. School, look, they even going up. Mama was saying something about her Social Security, like her premiums when she go to the doctor and stuff like that. She said, man, they even going up on that. Everything going up, man. Man, I was watching my young boy last night. He be on YouTube too. He getting ready to start back moving around the world. He said he went and got 1 pack of white tees and 1 pack of white beaters. And that shit costed him $45. I say, what? I say $45. I say a pack of white beaters used to cost $5, $10. And I say a pack of white tees used to be $5, $10 from the dollar store. He say, boy, then they make the prices no more. Yeah, stay on them, Z. Yeah, stay on them, Z. Yeah, get on them, Z. Yep. Now, Open Roads of America, my mama retired military. I just talked to her Friday. She said they even going up on her premiums on, so when you get your premiums, when you got to go to the doctor and stuff like that, look at the prices. Yeah, Open Roads of America. Big salute, Z. Stay on their head, Z. Yep. Yeah, everything being monopolized. You're right. Everything is being monopolized. And I heard the other day that the tariffs, the prices of everything going up, don't got nothing to do with tariff taxes. That's the companies and the government that's doing that. $4.75 for some Swishers? Oh, hell nah. Well, I'm more of a Dutch master. Yeah, I smoke Dutches. You know, well, in my section, we smoke Dutches. We don't smoke them paper blunts. We smoke them leaf blunts. Yeah. Damn, 2 pack of Swishers, $4.75. Boy, yeah, them companies getting rich. Big salute, Owen. Walaikum salam. Well, Open Roads of America, what I'm saying is just pay attention. Yeah, just when you when you get your Social Security and all that in, just pay attention to the fine print. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say Open Roads of America. When I come back, that's what I want to do. I want to do sheep, rabbits, and chicken for meat. Yep. No, not Skinny Man Productions. You sound so lame. It's Frail Body Productions. Or Frail Body ENT. Yeah, Frail Body ENT. Or like my big girls say, Slim Goody Productions. Come on, Don. You can't be a Temu troll. 2 packs of two, but man, Swishers used to be 50 cents, $1. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I remember when switches you get a pack. Well, they used to have these. You used to get 2 switches for $1, I think. But the Dutch Masters, you get 3 or 4. Is it 3? It used to be 3 for $1. Well, when I was in the country, I was in North Carolina. Yeah, Z, 3. It used to be, how much they is now, Z? They used to be 3 for $1. Shit, they probably like $4, $5. They probably like the swishers. Yeah, Open Roads of America. When I was in country, I was in North Carolina. I'm in Burkina Faso, West Africa right now. Yeah, I'm in Burkina Faso. Nah, I think I'm kind of giving up on beef. I think I'll go with lamb. Lamb is easier to digest. And it tastes better. The only part of the beef I like is beef ribs. Cut flanking style. Yeah, that's the only type steak I like. Damn, $4. So everything is doubling and tripling in price. That is diabolical. Yeah, that's diabolical. Yeah, that's the only really type of beef I like is the beef ribs. Yep. Korean barbecue beef ribs. A dozen eggs for $4. Damn. In the middle of because everybody moving to the people that, well, I can't say in the middle of this. I know North Carolina people go to the farmers market. Yeah, it costs the same. The company's just going up in price. They want the citizens to be broke, man. See, when the citizens are broke, they're easier to control. Yes, Open Roads of America. I haven't had the Korean barbecue in LA, but I got some Korean cousins out there, so I know it's good. Yeah, I know it's good. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna have to come to LA. I gotta go to LA to holler at my Korean cousins. I gotta go see Les Barbecue, and I gotta go see the young boy that be frying the chicken wings. Yeah, we trying to do all the birds. We trying to do birds. We trying to grow food. You know, we trying to put some stuff together with one of my cousins. Now he got some big land in South Carolina. He just want to do chickens though, organic, free range chickens. See, there go my plug right there, Z. You my plug right there. I'm coming to shop with you and your folks, Z. Yeah, I want sheep though. Sheep or lamb. Sheep, lamb, chicken, and chinchilla rabbits. I think I'm gonna do chinchilla rabbits. They say chinchilla rabbits got the best meat and they furs sell. Yeah, we're gonna do chinchilla rabbits. I thought chinchilla rabbits was just good for the fur. They say chinchilla rabbits got the best meat. Yeah, that's why we need to grow our own vegetables too, so you can feed your birds and stuff for free. Nah, you don't want them to feed your animal nothing. Bioengineer, Open Roads of America. That bioengineer shit gonna kill your animals. I want my animals organic, all natural. I don't want nothing tampered with, bioengineered, none of that. $40 all you can eat. Yeah, Korean food always expensive in America. Yep. Yeah, that's why people gotta grow vegetables and compost. So shit, you don't gotta buy feed. That's why I want my chickens to free range. Yeah. Yeah, duck would be good too. DJ Heavyweight, what up though? DJ Heavyweight, big salute to your family. Well, let me say bioengineers. Yeah, we got big lamb meat out here. Big lamb, big goat, uh, big beef, big chicken, big quail, original quail, guinea fowl. Yes, lamb is delicious. Matter of fact, beef is the most expensive, but it's the less popular. Everybody eat chicken, lamb, goat. Yeah, that beef, shit, nobody eat too much beef out here. I mean, they eat it, but everything else gets sort of like today. After we get off this live, I'm gonna have to go find me some chicken. Cause this weekend, shit, they always sell out. Lamb, chicken, everything is the only thing you can really find is beef. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell the rabbit skin, chinchilla, Open Roads of America. What you know about chinchilla rabbits, Open Roads of America? Oh, okay. You say non-bioengineer. Yeah, non-bioengineer. But that's why I want to do free range. Yep. Chinchilla rabbits. What else is a chinchilla? Open Roads of America. Rabbits, right? Chinchillas are rabbits, right? Is there anything else called chinchillas? Okay, Open Roads of America. You know about the rabbits then? That's what's up, Open Roads of America. That's what's up. Big salute to the chat, man. Big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Y'all sub up, sub up, sub up. That subscribe button. Feel free to come through, interact, engage with me in my chat. Yeah, engage with me in my chat. I didn't know that Open Roads. I thought chinchilla was a rabbit. I didn't know that. So what is a chinchilla then? What is? Let me see. See, you ain't living if you ain't learning. Let me see. Chinchilla. Oh, okay. Chinchilla too. We gonna do chinchilla guinea pigs and we gonna do chinchilla rabbits. Cause guinea pigs, people eat guinea pigs too. Yeah, they call them. Matter of fact, out here they're bigger and they live in water. They're called something else. In Africa, they got a bush meat that look like this that they eat out here, but they're bigger and they live in the water. Okay, so chinchilla guinea pigs and chinchilla rabbit. I didn't know that. Yeah, guinea pigs is good meat too. They just small. Yeah, they just small. So yeah, we'll do them too. Yep. Yeah, Luke Kane, they do got a time limit, but I'm not I'm not I'm not a tourist or, you know. Matter of fact, my visa, after my visa's up, then that's when my residency start. See, I'm plugged in a little different than the people that ain't never been here. So right now I got a 5-year visit visa. So so I'm set up to where when my US passport expire, I'm already set up to, yeah, get this new thing. Nah, not dual citizenship. Trump finna cut that out anyway. I do know the task I'm taking on. Open Roads of America. You see, Open Roads of America, just like you done it, I done it too. I done raised animals. See, you gotta go look at my other YouTube channel. I done turned the desert green. Open Roads of America. Yeah. But yeah, the Trump finna end all that dual citizenship, but yeah, I want to do, I'm getting into reproduction. Yeah, I'm getting into reproduction. Yeah, all good. Tattoo 10. Big salute, Tattoo 10. Nah, I'm not eating no raccoon or no possum, Open Road. You can keep your vittles, Open Road. Yeah, you can keep your roadkill vittles. Yeah, turtle, if you don't cook it right, it'll make you sick. Groundhog, I'll try it. But I am not eating no raccoon and I'm not eating no possum. You can keep your mountain man vittles, your hillbilly meat. Yeah, you can keep your hillbilly meat. I don't want no pest meat. Nah, hell nah. Nah, you can keep that to yourself. Yeah, raccoons and possums is like pests. Yeah, y'all can have that. Uh-uh. Now, worst case scenario, Luke Kane, that'd be hard to do. And I done had like bush meat and shit, but raccoons and shit that go through the trash and yeah, I think I'll be eating grass and leaves and shit before I eat raccoon and possum. They just look like it'll make you sick. Yeah, we're gonna find us some berries. Hey Luke Kane, we're gonna find us some herbs, some leaves, some grass, and some berries. Yeah. Yeah, you live with the hillbillies, Open Roads of America. Shit, I know what you talking about. Ain't no justification. I'm from the South. Yeah, the hillbillies. Yeah, the muds living in back there in the woods and shit. Motherfucker be eating that? Nah, hell nah. How you got an acre farm and you out there eating possums and raccoons and man, yeah, right. What best thing they good for? Maybe collecting their fur, but you skin them and you throw their ass as garden compost. Yeah, they tripping, Z. Yeah, make us a nice tea, give us the energy we need. Shit, we got seeds to grow anyway, so we're gonna be growing vegetables and fruits and vegetables. Going back to New York, I'm not from New York. I'm from North Carolina. Tattoo 10. Yeah, you got the wrong person. I plan on, yeah, hitting North Carolina. Yeah, New York. Now, a matter of fact, I might have to go to New York to handle some business. But nah. That ain't my section. My section is North Carolina, Tattoo 10. You got me confused with somebody else. Yeah, open roads of America, boy. Yeah, you don't cook that turtle right. That turtle will make you sick. Nah, I don't want to move operations to Tennessee. Nah, you ain't heard me say nothing about New York. Tattoo 10. Nah, I wouldn't like Tennessee a lot better. My daddy stay in Memphis. Shit, winters is rough. What? Oh, open roads to America. I think you just typing just to be typing now. Yeah, I think you just typing just to be typing now. Yeah, we may never know. Yeah, land is cheap all over the South. Why you think everybody from up north moving down south? Yeah, land in the South is cheap. Yep. Like I said, my daddy stay in Memphis. Yep. Yeah, Tennessee got some good land, but what I didn't like about Tennessee, when you ride through the mountains from North Carolina, you know the first thing you see when you cross over from North Carolina to Tennessee, you see them Confederate flags. That's why I wouldn't dare buy no land in Tennessee. Too much KKK activity. Now somebody now for those that know about Tennessee, did y'all see those Confederate flags? When you ride from North Carolina and you cross that border, and you cross over from North Carolina to Tennessee, they got 12 Confederate flags. For somebody like me, that means turn around and go back to where I came from. I would never buy no land in Tennessee. Yeah, y'all, yeah, I won't know. I won't mess with Tennessee. Woo wee. I don't give a damn. That's why the land's so cheap. Oh man, 50, 60,000? That ain't cheap. I'd rather live in an RV. Shit. I could live in an RV. They got new double-decker RVs. I could live in an RV and I can have my stuff growing on my RV, man. Yeah, Z, when you go over that border, and I know them flags still there. Yeah, when you cross over from North Carolina, go through the mountains, and go to Tennessee, shit. Shit, when the Black Panthers go through there and see them Confederate flags, they gonna turn their ass around too. Yeah, open road to America. Yeah, you can have Tennessee. I'm good. Nah, I don't remember you, Tattoo 10. Yeah, it's a lot of people that say that open road to America, but shit, they got them. Yeah, 60K? Shit. 60K, I'll build me something. Look, I have a conversion van, and then I have a trailer with that to pull my chickens. Yeah, to pull my livestock. Look, the trailer gonna be straight for the food. Yeah, we could do that on the move. Yep, 60K. I have a badass, something simple, something simple to live out of with my trailer, and have my motorbike or my 4-wheeler to go do whatever else I need to do. Man, it's gonna take you more than 2 years of 60. What type of job is you doing? 60K? What type of job? What type of job is you doing? Yeah, Luke Kane, you can see it from miles away, and there's 12 of them. Nah, open roads of America. I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm good on that. Yeah, you have to talk to somebody that don't know nothing about Tennessee. I know about Tennessee. You can have Tennessee. Yeah. I'll move to Alabama before I move to Tennessee. I'll move to Florida before I move to Tennessee. Yeah, you talking about 60K? Shit, that ain't cheap. You can get land cheaper than that. I don't need 20,000 acres. I just need an acre. I don't need a whole bunch of land. Just give me an acre, and I'm good. I could survive off that. See, if I was a millionaire like these athletes going broke, like the Odell Beckham situation, rich dummies living above their means, just blowing money. See, if I was an athlete and I got 100,000, 100 million, okay, let's bump it down to 60 after taxes. 60 million, shit, I could live off that damn near the rest of my life. It be the people living above their means. They don't know nothing about money. Yeah, 1 acre is more than enough. And plus, you ain't gonna want to get out there and go cut no grass. Yeah, see, I'll move to Texas before I move to Tennessee. Yeah, I got family down there in Texas. Yeah. Yeah, see the smart, rich people in America, they getting in the farming just like Kevin Gates. Even though he controversial, he got to be one of the smartest rappers. He's the smartest rapper. He invested his money into a farm. Yeah, Texas still the move. Shit, there's enough land in Texas, man. Shit, Texas still the move. Yeah, Texas still the move. Yeah. What up, though, Simba? Who? I just named one. Luke Cage. I know Khalees is in Kenya doing her thing. I don't know if she got a farm in America. But yeah, that's the move. Food, because that's guaranteed money. Everybody got to eat. See, people think real estate, houses, apartments, they think that's the wise investment. No, when you get real estate, you get land and grow food on it. Get into animal reproduction. That's, you'll be more wealthy than somebody that's trying to sell a house or build an apartment building. All you need is a candle machine. You fill it up. What can't no air. Simple. Fill it up, and you put it in the machine to suck the air out, so they don't get old. And can it? Mega Man, how do you even get into that real estate? Well, the best way to get into real estate, go to your local courthouse and get the that's where you start at, your local courthouse. The properties that got tax liens on it, people haven't paid the taxes. The land that your courthouse, that's where you get your titles and your deeds from. But you got to know how to read a map, and you got to know coordinates. Yeah, Tattoo 10, that you don't want a big old farm that you can't keep up with. You want just enough that you can keep up with. Now, if you free ranging, like when I do my birds, I'm gonna let them keep reproducing, where if the overflow, that'll be for whoever get the overflow. When them little guinea pigs, them chinchilla guinea pigs overflow, when the rabbits overflow, that's just replenishing the earth. See, that goes back to my title. Dead earth will receive life. Yeah, back taxes, they give you a big old list, but you gotta start at the courthouse to get into to cut out the middleman into the real estate. Yeah, go to your local courthouse. Yeah, and doing farming, that you do have to have a passion for it. Mm-hmm. Well, that's your internet, Simba. Let me find out my internet in Africa, because I'm watching us right now. Let me find out my internet in Burkina Faso is better than your internet wherever you at, Simba. Nah, in America, farming is not a lifestyle. Farming is a business. It in America, it should be a lifestyle though. Even if it's not a big farm, even if you got something small, a little small operation, that should be a part of everybody's lifestyle. Everybody should be growing their favorite fruits and vegetables. Everybody should be raising their favorite meat. That's how they do in Africa. Like if I took y'all outside right now, you would think everybody on my block is poor. But they got 2, 3, 4 cows in their compound. They got chickens running around. They got goats and sheep. Look, they goats and sheep, they open the door and let them go out and free range. And then they come back home. But whenever they get tired and ready to sit back and relax, they'll come back home and they be walking the line. And the head sheep, and they'll come open the door and let them on in. Now, you need at least your salad, Luke Kane. Cucumbers, lettuce, onions, tomatoes. Yeah, they know what home is. Everybody food out here do that. They chickens with the babies. Man, the reality I'm living in Africa is a total different reality than living in America. See, coming from America to Africa, you realize how dependent on the government. We might as well have a communist government in America. You realize how dependent, I realize how dependent we are on the government. Sub up, chat, sub up, chat, sub up. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Sub up, chat, sub up, chat, sub up, chat. Shit, I'm finna get ready to get out here. Well, it's still early. I might need to get out here early anyway. See if I can go find me some chicken, man. All that I could find this weekend was some lamb sausage. That's why I said I got to get back on the chicken game out here because, boy, nobody can keep chickens. It ain't enough. I mean, during the week, people sell. But on the weekend, it's always celebrations. You got weddings, you got funerals, you got celebrations on the weekend. So if you got chickens, oh my God, if you got chickens in Africa, man, people is buying cars and shit. Man, people getting rich off chickens, man. Damn, I gotta get back. I gotta get back in the chicken game, y'all. No, they don't got coyotes. They got the wild dogs. Let me show y'all what they got out here. Because I knew it was something, but I figured out what it is. They got wild dogs. They got all the wildlife. Lions out there in the bush. Yeah, in the city, you don't got to worry too much about that. But, like, say if I go about 10 more miles out, yeah, ain't no telling what type of wildlife you'll see. Like, when I lived out there, in the village, while I be hearing shit at night, I'm like, boy, what is that? And you'll know when it's a predator out because the number one security for a farm is a donkey. The donkey will protect the flock and it's a warning sign. These is the African wild dogs. Nah, we ain't got coyotes. We got something that's something that'll We got some stuff out here that'll look. Those will snatch up a dog. A regular dog. And then you got big ass eagles out here. I'm in Burkina Faso. He said coyotes. Nah. Them right there ain't no coyotes. That's why when you see people walking in the bush, or if you see anything on TV about Africa, they always got a stick or something like that. You got, and that's probably the weakest of your problems. You got leopards, you got big cats, you got you got all types of wildlife out here. This Africa. And there's wildlife all over Africa. Yeah. Man, y'all should see these big ass bats. I thought they was birds. Especially when the sun start going down. I'm like, where is they going? Where is they coming from? Man-sized bats. Oh yeah. 2 things you don't do at nighttime in Africa. You don't be wandering around the bush, in the woods. This is what any of them will tell you. Look, even Africa, they don't be running around, wandering around in the bush, unless they got their protection with them. Like out there in the village, that's where you see people with shotguns and shit. Swords. 2 things you don't do at nighttime. Be wandering around in the woods and turn a bright light on. Because bright lights at nighttime in Africa, boy, will attract bugs, bats, all types of shit. So there's 2 things you don't do. Don't turn no bright lights on in Africa at nighttime. First gonna come the mosquitoes, attracted to light. Then you gonna see bugs, that big ass beetles and shit. You gonna well shit. Don't do it. But one thing for sure though, don't be roaming around in the bush at nighttime in Africa. Cause every now and then one of these wild dogs will come in the city. Like I heard some, like out here where I'm at, I'm right outside the city. Every now and then these wild dogs, they'll come out here where we at, but they won't go to the city. People wake up, they'll have a sheep that's then been ate up, or anything that these dogs catch out here that's not in the compound is dinner. Now I seen that firsthand maybe about 3 months ago. I think a pack of them came through and they was eating up shit. Anything they caught outside, other dogs. And you'll hear the dogs in the compounds going off. But the wild dogs, they won't bark. They not like domesticated dogs. See, domesticated dogs, they'll make a bunch of noise. These mugs right here, they move in silence. Yeah. These African wild dogs, they different. And some people, you know, you go out to the village, shit, some people might have a puppy as a pet. Yep, some people, they might have, like, I know in Ethiopia, the hyenas, You know, they tame the hyenas out there in Ethiopia. So if you ever go to Ethiopia, to Addis Ababa, you get out the plane and you run around at nighttime, the dudes, they'll be out there with the hyenas and shit. It's you come out here, you'll see people with some exotic pets. Yeah, you'll come across, you know, especially the spiritual guys. Them the main ones you'll see with, you know, wildlife. Might have an eagle on his shoulder or something. Might have the monkey on his shoulder. Yeah, it's some stuff you'll see out the movies. Like, but when you in the city, you might not see it. Like, but when you go to the villages, man, shit, ain't no telling what you might see. Ain't no telling what you might see. Like it was some dudes in town. It is a part of town where there's trees at, where there's monkeys. Yep. So you got wildlife all through Africa. What's the craziest thing I done seen? Shit. The Liberian bushmeat. Even though all of Africa got bushmeat. But I think along the coast, but the bushmeat they don't eat, like these wild dogs. You can't, those will give you worms if you eat them. They'll give you tapeworms. They say you're not supposed to eat anything that eats meat. Oh, let me go pee again, y'all. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat nothing that eats meat. You catch roundworms and tapeworms. Yeah, you catch roundworms and tapeworms. That's why when you see them people that's living in Alaska, eating bear meat, eating wolf meat, eating coyote meat, ask them about them big ass tapeworms they be finding, even sometimes in the mooses. But definitely in that bear meat, big ass tapeworms. You like, damn. Yeah, nothing that eat from a carcass, and you're not supposed to eat nothing that has died. That you know, you find something that's dead, you better leave it alone. I'm in Burkina Faso. Yep. Sub up, chat. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, chat. Sub up, sub up. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, chat. Sub up, sub up. But that's my time, chat. Let me go see if I can find me some chicken, man. I'm gonna get out here early for these, because you know, just like in America, the old ladies be out here early trying to buy up everything. So I can catch the lady. I can get me some green onions, get some peppers. Yeah, I can get my chicken. And I think tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I can go ahead and get my try to find some lamb steak. Because the people do be ordering people do order their meat from the butcher. Remember, I was telling y'all that the butcher, they only be having the leg and the ribs. And they said that's because people pre-order. So I'm like, damn, where the rest of the lambs at? Where the rest of the lamb meat? So you gotta put your order in. So you gotta know exactly what you want. And then the Lebanese people that own the supermarket, they have restaurants. Yep, so they don't, you know, if you don't get it on certain days, shit, you won't get no lamb meat. That's what's up. So with that being said, chat, man, salute to the chat. Sub up, chat, sub up, subscribe. And we'll probably be back. I'll probably come back and check on y'all in a couple hours. Yeah, I'll probably come check on y'all in a couple hours. But believers and disbelievers, yeah, you gotta know how to distinguish. And remember, dead earth will receive life. Believers and disbelievers, a comparison. Dead earth will receive life. Believers and disbelievers, a comparison. Dead earth will receive life, y'all. I love y'all, chat, man. Big salute, Z. Big salute, Luke Kane. Big salute, Simmer. Big salute, Tattoo, Mega Man. Big salute, everybody that tuned in, tapped in. Big salute, Z. Hey, Z, make sure you send me your WhatsApp. Download WhatsApp if you don't got it already, so we could tap in, bro. And you know we gonna be seeing each other. You know we still locked in. We still locked in. Shit, I need to get you out here to Africa with me. Yeah, I need you to get you out here, out this way. You know, just on a visit. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, chat, I love y'all, chat. Salute to the chat. And y'all stay tuned. We'll be back, chat. We'll be back. Subscribe. Sub up. Salute.